Ladies and gentlemen, before we go anywhere, be sure to hit that subscribe button. We're almost to 700 subscribers here on the Appalachian Outlaws channel. It would mean a lot if you would do that. Just hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much. But today we have the big block, high output four-wheel drive trucks at Weakland's Mechanic Shop. This is going to be a great show, and the action kicks off right now. And here's your official lineup here at Weakland's. We have 20 trucks in the big block high output four-wheel drive class. This has been a very competitive class all season long, but here's a newcomer here. This is Brett Passanetti with the Hammer Down truck. A solid running truck. You see him all across the central Pennsylvania portion of the country here, pulling all summer long. Let's see what he does against the Appalachian Outlaws. And a pretty solid run put down by him. 270.28 gonna be the final distance. He is the first puller in the class, and he decided, well, that was good enough. That was as good as I can get. He's gonna keep that distance, and that's gonna set the mark to beat. And next up, this is one of the top running trucks, Mike Barr with the Sled Wrecker truck. He had a great finish at Listy just a couple weeks ago. Multiple first place finishes with Snyder County Truck and Tractor Pullers. A top running truck here. Getting ready to take off. Let's see how he does. And spinning out hard, he's going to take over the lead, no doubt about it. 291.28 for the Sled Wrecker. Got in it pretty fast, got a ton of track speed, and put about 20 feet on the current second place spot right now. Not a bad run. Next up's going to be Dennis Nicholson with the Wild Thing. This truck's been pulling for probably 25 years or more. Tons of pulling experience behind the wheel as well. 291 the mark to beat. Let's see if Dennis Nicholson can do it. And a solid run put down. We'll take a look at the replay. Just about 10 feet shy of the leader at 281.45 for him. Not a bad run put down at all, and these trucks are super competitive. We haven't had the same top 10, let alone the same top 5 trucks at any of the pulls this year so far. So they're going to stack up in there within 10 feet of each other. Not a bad run for the Wild Thing. And next up is your current top 3 position in the Appalachian Outlaws big block four-wheel drive class. This is the Undertaker, Ronnie Unger behind the wheel. He had a great run at Cookport about a month ago, took the #1 spot at Listy. He fell behind quite a bit, still landed in the top 8, did what he had to do to stay in the top position in the points. So number 3 right now in the big block class. Let's see if he can lay down a solid pass. Here he is, the Undertaker.
Knocking on the door. 289.61 for the Undertaker.
And spinning out 289.61. As you can see on the replay here, he took a long time to get into the full throttle position in that truck. Veered off towards the left side of the track. That's going to be good enough for the #2 spot, but about 2 feet shy from taking over the lead tonight.
Knocking on the door. 289.61 for the Undertaker.
And here he is. This is Terry Mostoller with the Roxbury Lunatic, a top running truck out of the Somerset, Pennsylvania area. Good looking old Ford there. He's had some great finishes so far in the 2023 season. Let's see if he can pull another one off here at Weakland. Here he goes. Take a look at your replay there, but something not quite right in that truck. Gonna land him at 244.8. Able to get down the track and at least put up a good distance there. If you don't know already, the points go by total combined distance of the season, so these trucks got to get down the track and put some distance up if they want to stay close to that leader. And next up's Jason Barron, a good running truck. He calls it the Flying Farmer. Now this is a truck that's had multiple wins the past couple years as well. Good running square body Chevy. Let's see if he can do it. Oh man, and not what you want to see here. We had another driveline failure in one of these trucks. 187.53 going to be the final distance for him. That's going to bring up Adam Tice with the Untamed Outlaws 76 Ford. Good running truck. He just put a new paint job on this truck recently. And I'll tell you what, it runs as good as it looks. This is one of the loudest big block engines in the class. Everybody covers their ears when this thing takes off. Here he goes. Screaming down through there, he's going to stop at 278.12. Going to be a very good run for that truck. He was turning a ton of RPM, spinning out hard at the end of the track, but just about 15 feet shy of the leader there. And that's going to bring up the rookie puller, Thomas Whiteford, with the Flirt and Disaster truck. Another square body Chevy rolling onto the track here. 2 hooks under his belt so far in 2023. Here's his third one here at Weaklands. Can he do it? And he's going to be up there in that 270 range. A good running truck. No doubt about it, but not quite enough here tonight to creep into that top 5. 270.94. Let's watch the replay here. And that's going to bring up Slightly Twisted to Jim Hrapchak driving the truck here tonight. Art Williams a part of that team as well. These guys have been pulling this truck for over 10 years now. A former Power Pulling Productions champion. This is his first full season with the Appalachian Outlaws. Let's see if he can get a win here. And I think that's going to do it. That's going to get him in the top 5 for now. 281.39 going to be the distance for him there. And that was a really solid run for this truck. He went straight down the middle, tried veering off towards the left side just a little bit. And I think that's what did it there for him. But man, here's another good running truck. The Judgment Day truck. Rob Farrell behind the controls here today. Matt Mosier actually did the driving so far for the 2023 season, but Rob's going to get his first attempt behind the wheel of Judgment Day. Let's see what he can do here. The current number 2 truck in the points race for 2023. Here he goes. Man, and he gave that truck all she had, and that's going to be good enough for 282.27 and the number 3 spot so far tonight a good pull nonetheless down there for the Judgment Day truck. And he was just hooking and booking down through there. Gave it all she had, actually ran out of power at the end. So, man, that thing was hooked up and on a mission. Good enough for number 3. Next up is Jerry Mostoller with the Mistress truck. He hasn't had the greatest luck so far in 2023, but man, he is looking for that number 1 spot. Let's see what he can do. The green flag is out for the Mistress. Here he goes. A solid run put down, 275.41. Gonna be the final distance for him there. Got a little bit squirrely out through the 250-foot mark range. So that might have lost him a little bit of distance there. But that's gonna get him in the top 8. And next up is Tracy Troy, a 1993 Chevy she calls Blue Past You. Last year, she had an incredible season during the 2023 Big Block High Output run. Placed in the top 5 in points. This is always a consistent truck. Always gets down the track A to B. Let's see if she can continue to have some success here. And spinning out hard. That's going to stack her into the mix here. Let's get her results here. 278.56. We'll take a look at the replay, but a solid run put down for Blue Past You, Tracy Troy. Not a bad run at all, but that's going to bring up another lady driver in the class. This is Bobby Jo Duke with the Drivin' Miss Daisy truck. This truck's getting more popular every day on social media. Having a great 2023 season so far. She just had a big win in Bedford, Pennsylvania. Let's see if she can get the win here tonight. And spin it out hard. Let's see where that lands her.
Not too shabby, 282.
282.3. Gonna be good enough to get her in the top 5 so far. She drove that truck a little bit different than she's been driving all season long. That might have been the difference maker there because she ran a very similar line down the track. Her competitors built her that road to 282.3. And next up, this is arguably the top running truck in the division right now. He's been all over the East Coast, pulling in Ohio, Pennsylvania, Virginia, North Carolina, you name it, he's pulled there. This is Gary Chambers with the Bandit. Already has a big win under his belt. Let's see if he can make this the second one. Here he goes. And spin it out hard, that's going to get him there. He's right there, 284.82. Going to be just shy of that second place spot here tonight, but a really good run. He had a ton of wheel speed going down the track, and when that thing got hooked up, he was going like a rocket ship out through there. But not quite enough here tonight for Gary Chambers with the Bandit. And next up, this is Scotty Kiefer with the Misfit. A 1986 Chevy, one of the top running trucks coming out of southwestern Pennsylvania. He took a couple years off and he's back, and he is a force to be reckoned with. Here he goes. Not a bad run at all. That's going to get him up there with the rest of the pack here. We'll take a look at the replay and get you some results here for him. 281.11 gonna be the distance for Scotty Kiefer. We'll take a look at the replay here. Had a little bit of front end wheel shake, but man, When that stuff got settled down, that truck just took off like a rocket ship towards that leader cone. Not quite enough here tonight. And here he is. This is a fan favorite, William Campbell with the Scalded Dog truck. And you can see he has a little bit of a different thing going on for him. A big cow induction hood scoop, different tires on the front. He has those Nitto mud grapplers. Going to be his first test with these tires on the front. I don't believe anybody else has ran them so far tonight, so will this be the difference maker for him? Here he goes. And he's flying down through there, spinning out hard, 284.98. That's going to creep him in to the third place position here tonight. And wow, what a run put down. That's one of the better passes we've seen this truck make on the Appalachian Outlaws Pulling Circuit. Going to be good enough for number 3, William Campbell with the Scalded Dog. And here's Tyler Wright with the Shotgun Sally truck, a new truck for 2023 in this region of the country. But man, this truck is no stranger to the gas four-wheel drive truck pulling circuit. Pulling out here, let's see what he can do. And not a bad run for him. We'll take a look at your replay in just a moment, but he ran down the same line a lot of these trucks are running here tonight. Had a little bit of front end tire shake there towards the middle portion of his run. Lost a lot of traction through all of that, I would say, but man, that truck just sounds super healthy gunning out there for that leader cone, but ended short at 275.35.
275 and 3, 275.35.
So next up's going to be the Schilling family pulling team. Charlene Schilling with the disorderly conduct truck. Now these guys have been battling some issues here the past couple of pulls, trying to get this engine figured out, the whole setup as a whole. This is a new truck for 2023, still trying to work the bugs out. Let's see if tonight's the night for them. Here she goes, Charlene Schilling, disorderly conduct.
Disorderly conduct.
And man, not what you want to see. Something still wrong with that truck. 196.54 going to be the distance for her here tonight. And that's going to bring up Kyle Wright. Another good-looking Ford here tonight. 1979 Ford F-250 from Summerhill, Pennsylvania. Let's see what he can do here. And a respectable run put down nonetheless. 256.36 gonna be the distance for him there. So a ways away from the leader cone and the pack here tonight, but got down there A to B and a good showing for his second pull ever behind the wheel of that truck there. And that's gonna bring up your last puller in the class, and if anybody's gonna do it, this is the guy right here, Carl Barnhart with the Midlife Crisis truck from Needmore, Pennsylvania. 291.28's the mark to beat. Here he goes. And flying down the track, he does it. 292.47, just edging out Mike Barr by about 1 foot and 2 inches. A monster pass put down, a ton of track speed, spinning out hard. There's going to be your winner, folks. And here's your results for the big block high output four-wheel drive division. As you can see, the top 8 trucks all within 10 feet of each other. Something you love to see, and a great showing for this class here tonight. And that's going to do it for tonight's show. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't yet already, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Support us in any way you can. We would really appreciate that, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And we'll be back next week with a new episode of the Appalachian Outlaws Pulling Series.